Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about time management. All of us face a problem of effective utilization of time. We often come across people who say that they do not have adequate time. The want of time is a common complaint. Most of us missed many important activities and targets not because we do not have adequate energy, resources or opportunities, but we do not have appropriate and sufficient time. Time is a resource which is extremely important and costly because every other resource can be regenerated but time. Montesquieu, a famous French philosopher author, has very rightly said that the success of most of the things depend upon how long it will take to succeed. This is very true if we carefully analyze the life and achievements of most of the successful people. Therefore, understanding the right way of doing the things in the right manner at the right time is a key to success. One such good example can be given of the famous American president Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln's life was characterized by 3 P's. These are prioritization through purpose, people orientation, and pursuit for perfection. Lincoln was known for his extraordinary ability of setting the priorities of different tasks. He never allowed emotions to rule the emergency and importance of a task. He was ruthless in setting his priority. He used every minute of his time and time schedule effectively to achieve the targets. He understood the views of people with empathy and took quick decisions to satisfy the expectations and aspirations of people. Furthermore, he was always having a strong belief in doing the things in the best possible manner. He was a determined executive who always believed in perfection, precision and promptness. The true secret of extraordinary success and achievements of Lincoln lies with his ability of efficient management of time. Let us take a simple example to understand the importance of time management. Time is a very precious and scarce resource. The metaphor of Brazilian rainforest is appropriate here. Time is not like the Brazilian rainforest. The Brazilian rainforest can be replaced, but time is irreplaceable. Once today is finished, it cannot be reused. We cannot have a second go at it. We can only hope that tomorrow will enable us to learn and apply the lessons of today. Time management is more than just managing time. It is about controlling the use of most valuable and undervalued resource. It is managing oneself in relation to time. It is rightly said, time and tide wait for none. An individual should understand the value of time in order to succeed in all aspects of his or her life. Successful time management enables all individuals to organize their workplace without getting sidetracked. In fact, an organized workplace and effective time management strategies work in tandem towards reaching the specific goals. Time management involves the act of arranging, scheduling, organizing and budgeting the very minutes individuals use to complete their daily tasks. Effective workers implement time management skills to improve their productivity. What exactly is time management? Time management refers to managing time effectively so that right time is allocated to the right activity. Effective time management allows individuals to assign specific time slots to activities as per their importance. Time management refers to making the best use of time as time is always limited. Time management thus includes, first and the most important thing is effective planning. The second is setting goals and objectives. Third is setting deadlines. Fourth is delegation of responsibilities. The fifth important element is prioritizing activities as per their importance. The sixth one is spending the right time on the right activity. What is exactly effective planning? Plan your day well in advance. Prepare a to-do list. Wherever possible, you should write down the important activities that you need to do in upcoming days. High priority work should be on top, followed by those which do not need much of your importance at the moment. Complete the work one by one. Once you complete the first work, you go for the second and so on. The second important phase is setting goals and objectives. Working without goals and targets in an organization would lead to somewhere else. So, set targets for yourself and make sure that they are realistic and achievable. Setting deadlines. Set deadlines and work hard to complete the task ahead of the deadlines. Do not wait for your superiors to ask you every time. Learn to take ownership of the work. One person who can best set the deadlines is you yourself. Delegation of responsibility is the fourth important aspect of it. Learn to say no at workplace. One should not accept something which he knows for sure is difficult for him. The roles and responsibilities must be delegated as per interest and specialization of the employees for them to finish the task within the deadlines. The fifth aspect of time management is prioritizing the tasks. Prioritize the tasks as per their importance and urgency. Know the difference between important and urgent work, and work should be done according to the priorities. Spending the right time on the right activity is the sixth important dimension of time management. Develop the habit of doing the right thing at the right time. This will help you to do the work according to the priorities. Importance of time management. Time management is very important for life, be it for the personal life or for professional life, because once the time which is past will never come back again. So, one should use it very wisely. Time management helps in identifying the unnecessary activities which can be avoided and thus save the valuable time. Here are some important reasons why time management is very important. First, time is a precious resource. Time is precious because you cannot save, you cannot store, or you cannot use it in a later period. Even a single moment which is passed once will never come back. Time improves efficiency. Time management helps you to focus on completing your task, which in turn will help to increase the efficiency of work. It brings discipline in life. Yes, time management plays a very important role in bringing and maintaining discipline of one's life. When you manage your time wisely, it helps you to achieve your goals very effectively. Time management, of course, reduces waste of time. When you know the value of time, you do and you will always do the only things which really are important. Time management ultimately leads to productivity. Because of time management, you will do the right thing at the right time, which reduces and it results in more creativity and improved productivity levels. Create positive attitude. When you manage time properly, you will get time for everything. Thus, it helps you to stay calm, happy, and ultimately it creates a positive attitude towards your work. Right choices. Distraction and interruption are very common in our life, whether it is because of our own self or because of others. But when we value time and manage it properly, then you will be able to avoid all such disturbances. A person who manages his time effectively gets time for everything. One reason why time management is important is that it gets time for everything. Because when you manage your time properly, you have time for all your entire set of tasks. It is very rightly said, give a task to a busiest person and he will perform it well. Time management helps in doing more things in less time. It will help you to do more in less time. You will find time for what you desire to do or what you need to do. Ultimately, it helps in setting the priorities. Managing time properly means knowing what should be done first and what should not be. That is, we can easily decide appropriate priorities for performance of each and every task. What are the benefits of time management? The first and the most important advantage of time management to the individual or to the institution is it increases efficiency, productivity, both in personal and professional life. Time management helps us to be more creative, innovative, as it helps us to be more focused at our own work. It becomes a habit of implementing actions and moving towards important goals. Once you begin to conserve more energy, and automatically you can organize many things in a very effective manner. A person who manages time well is less stressed and have a higher poise and a greater sense of well-being. Time management ultimately helps you to have more free time which you can spend on your personal development. Change in the concept of time management. There are many changes that have taken place because of different reasons like technology, changes in the socio-cultural environment and many others. Steps in time management. Established roles and priorities and objectives. Establish your role, priorities and set an objective. Focus only on one objective at a time so that it will be easy for you to achieve it properly. Second, time awareness. Time awareness is the best key of time management. So, maintain a time log, that too specifically on a periodical basis, which will help you to analyze how you use your time and what is the effectivity of time utilization. Eliminate unnecessary, unimportant and inappropriate actions. After analyzing your time to be spent, eliminate all unnecessary, unimportant and inappropriate actions. Keep bad time habits out of your life. Freeing the time through delegation. Never spend time on less important things when you could be spending it on more important things. Instead, delegate less important work to every person who can do it better than you. Eliminate or reduce time consuming actions. Eliminate or reduce all those actions which will ultimately result in wastage of time after finding out why things keep on going wrong. Plan and schedule use of your time effectively. A proper planning and scheduling of your time makes everyone sure that they accomplish the most important things first and that too effectively. Remember that things that are scheduled have better chances of working out than the things that are unscheduled. Provide room for emergencies. Be sure to leave some room, some time for the emergencies, unexpected things and types of interruption that may occur in your day-to-day life. Let us understand the concept of time management priority matrix. We can divide all the acts, activities and tasks as urgent and not urgent. We can also classify them as important, emergent and less important. Sometimes we can even plan and build relationship, searching new opportunities for self-improvement. There are certain activities which are called as not important, such as planning calls for some meetings, interruptions because of people, insignificant work and fun activities, gossips and long telephone calls. Let us understand what cautions we should take while managing our time effectively and properly. First, decisions that are urgent and important will need immediate attention and will impact values of life. So, they should be given top priority. Second, decisions that have no sense of immediacy are important but not urgent, have to be taken care of in a due period of time, like planning, team building, self-improvement, innovation and new opportunities. Decisions that do not relate to your key values are urgent but not necessarily important. For example, a colleague needs to talk to you about a client or checking emails, papers or some meeting notes, etc. Lastly, all other decisions you make in the workplace which are neither important nor urgent have to be done which can be done at a later time, especially when you are having some free time. Once you are able to categorize all your decisions in this way, you will be able to prioritize better, which will help you to manage your time more efficiently and more effectively. There is one concept which is rightly called as time log. What is a time log? Awareness is really the key to good time management. The moment you become aware of how you are using your time, you automatically take a relook at your life and priorities. Peter Drucker's remark about the time log are enlightening. He observes getting more work by finding out where is his time really going. He said that time is the scarcest resource. Unless and until that is managed, nothing else is managed. So, you have to manage your time properly. However, without any timetable, it is difficult to find out where you need to modify your time expenditure. So, in order to be aware of your time to be spent, maintaining a time log is one of the best ways to find out how much time you are going to spend on different tasks and for what purpose. By using the timetable presented here, you can become aware of passing of time, which will help you to increase or decrease the time spent on a particular activity. In this way, time can be controlled and can be easily saved. Example of time log is given here, which one can modify according to his own requirements. What are the benefits of time log? A time log really provides many advantages to a busy person. The most important benefits are, it gives you live concrete data on your time expenditure. By jotting down how you are spending your time, you are aware of time rightly or wrongly spent. Since you have a clear purpose about time spent, you will be unlikely to get distracted. Of course, since you will be aware of your time to be spent, you can identify your own areas of improvements and you can improve upon them slowly. Time log has to be maintained in a confidential manner and need not be shown to anyone else. Let us understand the most important thing about time management. We all really want to manage our time properly, effectively and efficiently, but always there are certain barriers, certain difficulties and distractions which automatically control our skill of time management effectively. What are these barriers? The first and the most important is lack of proper planning. Not knowing the value of planning and getting impatient to get something done is the real cause of lack of proper planning. Absence of proper planning leads to a false start and results in unproductive time utilization. Ultimately, one cannot find enough time for completing the task. Procrastination. Procrastination means delay or postponement of the things. It occurs due to fear of failure, wanting to do all or incorrect priorities. Disturbances. Disturbance arises due to lack of planning, poor concentration and lack of control over environment. Distractions and disturbances come in the forms of drop-in visitors, unwanted telephone calls, extra number of emails and unscheduled meetings. Disorganized way of doing the things. Disorganized tasks take lot of time because when people are disorganized, things cannot get materialized or information when it is needed. Poor management skills. Generally, poor management is a result of lack of prioritization of tasks. As a result of inability to distinguish between the urgent and the important and the unnecessary task and unimportant task, we are likely to do the things in an improper way. It results in losing precious resource like time, and the cost of such poor management is very high. Consequently, one is not likely to find enough time to get around to do the important things. Poor networking. Quality relationship with others can be a substantial time saver as they open doors for themselves with all kinds of opportunities. Failure to develop a good network base will cause wastage of time, creating what they might have had through their network. Negative attitude. Having a negative attitude will not help to concentrate on work and hence cannot complete the task within the given time frame. It will only create more problems and difficulties. How to overcome the barriers in time management and what can be the way for effective time management? Here are some important and useful tips to overcome the barriers to effective time management. Let us understand the most important thing, and that is planning. Planning saves time. It is getting more work done and saving time. Planning starts time saving. The planning helps in getting the things done in a given time frame. Prioritization. Prioritizing is one of the most important factors to overcome the barrier to effective time management. One should perform their work according to the required set of priorities. Delegation or delegating. Delegation is one of the best ways to save your time and allowing you to put some of it to do more productive and important works. By delegating, you can achieve maximum use of your skills by having enough time to spend on important areas. Procrastination. Procrastination ranks high on the list of time wasters. Overcoming this habit requires self-discipline and perseverance. Set a deadline for completing a particular job and keep on following it up. Complete the task one by one. Don't lose valuable hours by skipping from one job to do the another which is less important. There is always one problem, and that is interruption or disturbances. Interruption or disturbances like telephone calls, checking emails can be dealt by proper delegation of work. Drop-in visitors. Taking time log of visits and in completing a plan to arrange and screen appointments is an effective way of dealing with drop-in visitors. One should fix a particular time slot or time period for such disturbances so that you can visit more visitors in a less time. Organized approach. Avoid keeping all the things combined in one place. Keep only the important and necessary things in their proper place. It saves time, which goes on unnecessary searching for papers and documents. Attempting too much. According to Murphy's second law, recognize that everything takes longer than you think. Therefore, one should limit the response to the urgent and important demands. Refusing to do an unimportant is a requisite for success, rightly said by Frank Newlist. So, learn to say no, especially to inappropriate or thoughtless requests. How we waste time? What are the reasons that we waste time? First is lack of discipline. One cannot complete the task within the stipulated time due to lack of discipline. Indecisiveness. Indecisiveness results in making mistakes. It results in missing the important deadlines and ineffective results. Personal disorganization. Disorganization leads to unable to perform the work well within the time schedule. Consequently, things will take longer than the given or important and available time. Procrastination. Postponing the things results in wastage of time. For completing one particular task takes lot of time since it keeps on postponement. Inability to say no is the major cause of time wastage. If we accept others' request every time and if we accept every request of others, then it will break out our time schedules. Poor delegation skills. Wanting to do all by oneself is another reason for wastage of time. Not delegating means creating a burden of work on our own self which we cannot perform well. Daydreaming is a bad habit. Daydreaming is a wastage of time because it doesn't have any output. Worry, stress and tension. Worry about the future is also one of the reasons which leads to wastage of time, because it only leads to depression, resulting in unable to concentrate on important tasks and complete the task within the given time frame. There are some useful keys for time saving. The first, make awareness of time spent. You can save time if you are aware of time spent for a particular activity. Second, prioritize your work. Always start your day with the most urgent work first. Whatever work comes up, a regular habit should be to do it now unless the work is complicated and require some information to proceed. Start doing immediately and it will save time in future. Find out the areas of work which is unproductive in nature. Eliminate the unproductive work and identify the areas which are not important and which can be easily postponed. Discipline, systematic and well organized way of doing the things is the key to success. As far as possible, avoid postponement of work. Delegating the job which can perform by others or by your subordinates, delegate it and reduce your time load. Don't burden yourself by giving promises which we cannot keep. Division of work into smaller units to make it easier and simple will always save your time. Be prepared for contingencies. Concentrate on your work and avoid mistakes. Don't waste time in unnecessary things like watching television, attending telephone calls for a long time and gossiping with your friends. Time management in workplace. Time management is becoming important in workplace because people are expected to do more and get better results but have less time and resources. But somehow we have to balance between the top priority work and the available time slots. So time management is very important. It is one of those things that make life much easier. It not only improves our work condition, but everything from productivity, from motivating employees, everything can be rightly improved. So we have to get control of our time in the workplace. We have to manage our time properly. Here are some benefits of using effective time management at workplace. First, prioritizing. Time management helps in prioritizing our daily tasks. This will help us to complete office tasks well in time as per desired schedules. Setting goals. Setting goals will let our plan deadlines so we can easily adjust wherever we need to do and manage our time effectively. It also leads to the right path of work schedules. Enhancement of productivity. Time management also increases the total productivity level. With higher focus on timeliness of a task, employees will find more efficient ways to complete the given assignments. It can reduce procrastination. Time management in the workplace eliminates procrastination and habits of delay, postponement or putting excuses, because a person who manages the time effectively can do the things in a managed way and can complete the task at the right time. Time management always helps to improve the life and work conditions. Time management will bring positive effect on our work life. It helps us in maintaining our work-life balance, resulting in improving our life and way of doing the things. Thus, we can very well say that time is the most precious resource. It is unique from other resources. That is why it is something totally under our control. But a very single moment passed once will never come back. So, we have to use it very wisely. Therefore, time management carries an important position in our life. It is one of the most important factors that lead to our life towards success. It is required for getting the best of our time. Thus, our attempt would be to make the best use of time and prevent others from wasting our time too. If at all we manage our time well, definitely success will come to us. Thank you very much.